How much money do I need to invest in stocks? The answer is smaller than you think, and the answer is today you need to start. So I'm going to talk about three things specifically. Just how do you start your investment journey with very, very little to nothing? Well, nothing's not really going to work. So what's that number to get started? Number two, how do you automate your portfolio for optimal results using the greatest AI that's out there right now? So I have some really cool software I want to share with you. And number three, the common misperceptions about investing in stocks and probably what it's costing you. And I have an enormous gift for you at the end. Any of you that have at least 100,000 or more in a stock portfolio, I have an enormous gift for you. So stay tuned to the end for that. So your journey to start investing really should start when you were born. So a lot of you, you're listening to me in your 20s, you're in your 30s, and you still haven't put any money away. So two links I'm going to give you straight up right now. Gravy Stack for your kids. It is a kids bank that does three things. It has you, number one, do missions and gigs so you can make some money. It's attached straight to a bank debit card for the kids. And then part of it, whatever percent in their pipe, their money pipe we call them, can actually go to investing. So a second software I'm going to give you is called iFlip, which is an automated software. I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. So with Gravy Stack, I want your kids on it as young as, again, probably 3, 4, 5 years old. They can start getting into the gigs and missions. They're going to really enjoy it between 5. My daughter's 16. She's still in missions and gigs. That's how they're going to learn to earn money and become very entrepreneurial. They're going to learn home economics, meaning what is the economics of your home? What does it take to actually run a home? Your kids need to learn this. This kind of conversation about whether it's stocks, investing, putting money to work, it never should be taught in the school system. That's not what teachers are there to do. This needs to be taught in your family. It needs to be part of your family values, part of your family mission, and then ultimately to create generational wealth. If we want more wealthy families, more people have to get the knowledge, not the mindset, the knowledge to create the right action. So again, go grab those two softwares, get Gravy Stack, get iFlip, load them up. And if you don't have any kids, we have some grandkids and nieces and nephews, get them a Gravy Stack account. Let's get as many people knowledgeable about what it takes to really make money and invest money. So the pattern of a millionaire is to make and invest money. The stock market is an interesting emotional roller coaster. If you don't know it and manage it and understand it well, I don't know that I'd be out there. Like just on its own, I learned to day trade, I learned to options trade, I learned a lot of those, but that's getting up with the market, that's going to bed with the market, it's being attached to the market. I don't want to do that. So I went over here and I became a real estate millionaire. The challenge with investing just in general is there's usually two big buckets of education: stock and investment, right? The stock market investing, education, and real estate. There are so many other ways to become a millionaire. Being an entrepreneur, being an author, being a speaker, there's so many ways that you could invest your money outside of the stock market. So number one, you got to go in with some due diligence. Say, well, where would I even start? So even in Gravy Stack with the kids, and I'm going to say the same for you, is what are the things that you use every day? What is the technologies that you are invested in, memberships or subscriptions to? What technology do you use? Are you in Microsoft? Are you in Apple? Like what is already in use? Vehicles. Right? Do you want to invest in a vehicle company? Is there a special gas company that you want to buy their stock? So whatever you're using usually is a great way to start because you know that people are already very active in it. As you learn the stock market, which there's some great education. There is some great education online and then there's crappy education online. So number two, let's just get to automating it with AI as fast as you can. So iFlip is a software and it's free to begin. So the app for free is again in the links below. So make sure you grab that and for as little as $50, you can open an account and get started. As you grow, and more money's put away to the stock market however you want, you can actually pick what's called smart folios. Those smart folios then are algorithmically designed to take you in and out of the market based on the market movement. If it's going up, it'll pull you out with certain trends. If it goes down, it's going to pull you out. The greatest statistic though with iFlip is in 2020 and April, March, that time period when most people lost 30% in the market, we lost about 2 or 3% in the market using iFlip as a software because you're not paying attention. So many of you lose your money because you park your money with a financial planner or a stockbroker. Pray to God they're going to make money. They're making it in front. They make it on the fees. They make it on their purchase of the stock, not yours. You're usually buying from the house. You're buying from a Schwab. You're buying from a Fidelity. So you already are buying at a higher rate. It'd be like buying real estate and you're not buying straight from, the other buyer. You're buying from a bank. You buy from a bank, you can buy in big pools. But most of you don't have enough money to play those games. So use our app. You can start it for free for $50, as low as that, and just start understanding what the stock market is, how it works, why and how is it an emotional roller coaster. Most of you probably don't know that there's market makers who are out all day long driving the market stock up. They're driving it down. When anybody goes public, there's market makers driving that stock through the roof. Those who can sell out, sell out. It's called a pump and dump. So again, there's so much I would love to just teach you about the stock market and how emotionally contrived it is. So if you love it and you're smart and you're going to wake up and go to bed with the market, you're probably the right candidate. Other than that, get the iFlip account and just go in for 50. And here's the consistency of stock trading, and not just stock trading, investing in general. It's putting money away every month into new assets. So do you want everything in the stock market? No, you want to be diversified. So what else do you want to buy? You're going to buy some real estate. I'm in a whole bunch of things. I got a Broadway play. I own a lot of different companies. I love being an entrepreneur and I love buying and selling companies. So how is your millionaire plan going to work, and what are you investing in? Because again, the pattern of a millionaire is to make money and invest it. The stock market is one piece of it. So even in iFlip, I want you to really look at the diversification of your portfolio. Like, are you just all in tech stocks? Are you in oil and gas stocks? Are you in, what are you in? And you want to make sure that that's diverse. There's huge education, lots of webinars that iFlip will take you through so you can pick the smart fillies you want. And again, you can lose 30% like most of you did in 2020. Most of you lost another 28% in 2022 because again, they didn't take you out of the market fast enough. So what your broker is going to say, or your financial planner, is, oh, you're in for the long haul. Well, are you really in for the long haul? And how long is it going to take you to make up that 30% loss, that 28% loss? You never had to lose it in the first place, is my point. So I want you to stay strong in the market, have it automated where you just every month put a certain amount of money away. It gravy stack with your kids up until they're 20. It'll be automated, however much they're going to put away. In fact, just to give you an example, my daughter Tristan, she's going to spend 50, so whatever she makes, so she makes $100, she's putting 50 away. She's putting 40 towards her iFlip investing account, and then giving 10 to charity, which is a share account. So you got to start putting these rules not only in your own life, but in your family's life. So while you're thinking about that and doing that, I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you here, click that notification button. I want you here 5 days a week. Be here with your families, learn money, learn business, grow as we grow. We're going to be here every day for years to come, teaching you money and business. Any questions that you have, go to the comments, put them in. So some of the common misconceptions about stock trading, that you need a lot of money. You actually don't. If the iFlip, it's $50 to start an account. You start that. As you grow, you're actually going to be buying into a software that'll trade more. And for those of you who do have 100,000 or more already in a stock portfolio, we have someone who will very geniusly go through it and tell you how many fees and commissions you're paying. It's all in the really fine print. It's not like it's not disclosed. It has to legally be disclosed to you, but you have no idea. I had a $7 million portfolio just recently reviewed, and the hundreds of thousands, like over $250,000 was in fees and commissions per year on that account. That's being paid to a financial planner or a stockbroker. So if you want to pay those fees and you're used to just giving that much money away, interesting choice. I'd use the software and keep it inside of the software. Now, do you have to pay capital gains? Yes. And a lot of you don't realize the gains you have, and you don't know that when you sell certain stocks, then the basis of those stocks is going to cause even more tax. So again, how you invest, why gas and oil is so good. It has a depreciation schedule. Stocks don't. So what you gain is what you gain. So what's the best vehicle, especially young, to start putting their money in, is a Roth IRA. Why? Gross tax-free, tax deferred for the rest of your life. So start those as young as 0. You employ your kids at 0. You get them a Roth IRA, get an iFlip account, and start putting as much money as you can away. And the reality of a Roth IRA is you put $6,500 away until you're 50. 75 is what's called the catch-up year. So you do $7,500 for 50 and up for those of you who don't have a Roth. And iFlip will set up a Roth IRA for you and your family and your kids for free. So make sure you get that app today. If you have any questions, go to askloral.com, and we're right here. If you want some information or recommendations, ask a question, make a request. If you're curious about learning stock trading, you know I have a few opinions. I'm not going to give them out here on my social channel, but I have a few opinions of who will be the best out there, whose training's the best, because you're going to have to, again, get up with the market and go to bed with the market. You can't let those sleep very long. If you're in Forex and options trading, you can be in and out of the market pretty quick. But if you're not in that kind of trading and you're in long-term trading, it's a very different kind of training. So again, go to askloral.com, ask a question, make a request, say, what do you think about this training? We'll get back to you. We will talk to you tomorrow.